So I get it, you don't want to use this particular plane because it only scratches the surface with this glider bomb loadout. But check this out. So if you want to do that, stay tuned, and I will go ahead and show you how to go about flying with this to accomplish that. So if you notice my altitude and angle, while I'm going right at the AA gun, I'm coming down on it almost completely straight, just with a slight angle. As soon as there's a release, let's go ahead and take off. That's a nice thing about this particular glider bomb loadout. Now here, I try to get as high as I possibly could, and then I dive down, and then I just drop it with the reticles right down on that B side AA gun. And look at that. Took it right out. Two. And something else you want to keep in mind, if you're struggling with the long distance glider bomb shenanigans, you can actually get real close and try to drop it just like a regular bomb. Look at that, I mean 4 right there. Another thing that's nice about the glider bomb is as soon as you have those reticles lined up, like right there, just immediately drop it towards your target and have faith in it. It'll go right to where you need to go. Like that. So I'm going to go after this tank here, and I'm going to go straight down for the most part, line up my double reticles, see, overlapping each other, and look at that, took out that tank. So I don't really recommend what I'm about to do right here, but nonetheless, you know, the point is to line up the reticles, like perfectly lined, like right there, circle over the circle. Cannot stress that enough. That is what you're looking for to accomplish this. So yeah, I just dropped that glider bomb, took that guy out, but I'm not just gonna stop there. I'm gonna turn on a dime and I'm gonna straight these guys. So what if I'm out of the glider bomb? Still need to accomplish, you know, shooting some guys that are close. And of course, another thing you can do is, you know, if you see guys down on the ground, by all means strafe them first, and then after that, you know, drop your glider bomb. Double reticle. Both overlapping each other just like that. Took out 2 more. So if you're struggling going after tanks or infantry, for instance, I highly recommend going after jeeps. And here's why, for instance. You know, you go after a jeep, the health of the jeep, of course, is significantly less compared to a tank. And if anything, it'll, you know, encourage you to keep at it. So the nice thing about this glider bomb is, for instance, like right here, you know, as soon as I had those reticles lined up on the AA, I released it and then I basically headed back home because I knew that it's going to reach its target and it's going to blow them up. So I gotta admit, these landing crafts are going to be a lot harder for you to hit. For one, it's a moving target and it's in the ocean, and if you miss, you're going to hit the water. So with that said, aim for the very back of it, and then it will glide right up to the front, and you should be able to hit it. So for all you wing clip fans, I had to throw in at least one clip for this video. So here you go. Now if you notice, there's another guy right next to him. I wish I would have clipped him, but I guess he kind of ducked out of the way. Ah, here we are, the second sector. So if this guy's got a 6-pounder and a jeep, I don't think he's got a Fliegerfaust. Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, yeah, sometimes you just want to drop it like a regular bomb. So after we get the first sector, the second sector has this particular AA. Now look at this. Look how far away I am. Yeah, I mean, I dropped it and I just took off. And I didn't even worry about it. You can do it too. So the AA gun basically has these walls all around it. It's kind of like the concept of playing catch. You're the pitcher, you're trying to throw it into a mitt. And, you know, the AA gun has walls all around it. So it's literally like catching your glide bomb, for instance. So here's that monster kill from the very beginning of the video. And I'm telling you, if you keep at it, you're going to be able to accomplish things like this as well, and know it. And as I fly further, I guess some guy gets like burned by the tank or whatever. It's kind of funny. And here I am just trying to go back and repair, and somebody gets burned to death. Which, those are always cool when you get them. So I would never recommend what I'm about to do here. I'm going too far in at a straight angle instead of coming in from a high altitude dive. And yeah, I get the kill, but you want to increase your chances of consistently getting that kill from a higher altitude. See this area, the trenches by the pillbox, high traffic area. Should be able to get a few. 2. Yeah, not bad. Better than nothing. Crap, got a 0 on my tail. What the hell? Go under the bridge. So there's this tank on the runway. I'm gonna hit it like it's a battering ram from the side. Just like this. There we go. Gotta get away from that AA though. And here we are at the final sector. And a lot like the second sector, there's a pillbox with trenches on both sides. I'm just gonna drop it right in there, right where those guys are at in that central part. See? Not too shabby. Alright, and in closing, here's the other side of that trench, but I'm not going to hit the trench. These guys are right underneath that tin roof of that little warehouse area, or wherever that is, and underneath the bridge, because, hey, why not? Hello everybody, and thanks for watching today's episode. I thought I'd go ahead and show you my skin for the F4U-1C Course Air, which is the island hopping skin. So hopefully everybody enjoyed watching that footage of the glider bomb. One thing in particular with the glider bomb is just that for the longest time I didn't use it because it just seems like you're scraping the surface. You're tickling the enemies or whatever. But you know what? Give it a chance. There's been a buff, I guess, and at some point I should say, and it just seems to be a lot better than it used to be. I mean, I used to not be able to get any kills whatsoever with this, and now it's not bad. I mean, it's actually kind of fun. But anyway, here's my specialization tree. Pretty much the same as the other loadouts, except for right there, of course, the glider bomb. So one thing I've noticed, it seems as though, I think when I first used the glider bomb back in late 2018, early 2019, possibly a year from now, was that it seemed like it only took like 33 damage off, which was just horrible. And from what I've seen lately, it's like a lot more. I don't have the exact amount, but it's clearly a lot more, and it's also a lot more accurate. When you have this thing primed, you want to use the aim reticles, the little circle reticles. I do not recommend using the where you right click and you're zoomed in with your regular crosshair. Don't recommend that at all. You want to use the reticles. You want to get as high as you can, preferably, and then you want to go straight down if you can. If you can't, you need to do a slight angle. By all means, go ahead and do that. But anyway, after that, I went with the improved resupply because I just wanted to be able to get that glider bomb real quick again. And then the last one I went with was the improved control surfaces. Instead of the fin barrels or the increased ammo capacity, I want it to be a little bit more maneuverable, just in case I had zeros on me or whatever. So yeah, just real quick on the specializations, that's what I have right there. Go ahead and give the glider bomb loadout a whack with your F4U-1C Corsair, and I would love to hear back from you guys in the comments what you think about it. I steered clear from this loadout for the longest time. I'm actually encouraged now to, go ahead and try out the, was it the, I think it's the P70, right? Is that what it is? The P70? Let's see. Yeah, P70 Night Fighter. Yeah, look at this. I already got it going. So stay tuned for that because it has dual back glider bombs. I'm actually wanting to try this out probably on maps like Twisted Steel where they all bunch up and whatnot. I'm kind of curious to see how that works. So, yeah, so stay tuned on that and we'll go from there. Thanks again for watching today's episode and we will see you on the next one.